Hello, everybody, and welcome to a conversation around the facelift. And thank you, Harish, for having your lovely face on. Everybody else is hidden behind boxes. This really is a call more for people to have clarity and to ask their questions. I would love you all to actually ask if you have any um, kind of questions in your mind or in your world, please ask. Let's talk about what is the facelift and how does that actually contribute? I mean, how many of you have done the facelift class here? Or done the 3-day body class? If you've done the 3-day body class, you also, yay, yes. Okay, anybody else done the 3-day body class? Anybody else done the 3-day body class? Hands up, hands up, hands
It's
up,
the
hands
first
up.
time for me.
Yay, yes, indeed it is, Preeti. I'm looking forward to having you in class, darling.
Me
Anybody?
too. So excited.
Me too. All right. So has anyone done the facelift class? So the idea actually, I wanted to just, the other day somebody called me and they were like, what is the difference between a 3-day body class and a facelift class? I've done a 3-day body class, so why should I do a facelift class? I was like, well, there is no why, but ask your body what it could contribute to it. But the thing is that when you have done, Varsha, so happy you're here, my dear. You were the most excited. I loved that. I loved your reaction to my post. So when you've done the 3-day body class, there is a lot of you know, Lata, hello.
Hello.
Hey,
No,
I
I'm
see your
having
face.
a bad connection, so I'm not able to
No worries.
switch on my
Kanika.
camera.
No worries, my dear. You're here. That's amazing. Yeah, so we were just talking the different. I know, Kanika, you have done the 3-day body class, and you also facilitate the facelift, right?
No, I don't facilitate the facelift, but I've done quite a number of sessions and I've also taken a facelift class. So, but I just thought I'll be here and listen to you.
Thank you for being here. How did I get so lucky? So, a lot of people will ask me that what is the difference between a 3-day body class and a facelift class? Why a facelift class? Because, when I facilitate the 3-day body class, I do facilitate. I mean, if anybody, you attend the 3-day body class with anybody, they will facilitate the facelift class and you will learn the facelift from the 3-day body class. The little difference is that you in a facelift class, you also get to watch a video. In other words, you receive the energies of Gary running the process on Dane. You also receive the energies of Shannon running the process on Gary. And the entire, that it's like a 1-day class, and the process, when run, the energies actually touch your body. Your body receives the energy of the facelift that's being run. And we do a lot of clearings around aging, a lot of clearings around judgments of your face, judgments of your body. I mean, a facelift, as it specifies, specifically when you hear a facelift, what is your first reaction to that? Is generally about, oh, I'm getting old, so I need a facelift, or my face is getting wrinkles, or my face has pigmentation, or, so I need a facelift. It comes from a space of fixing a problem that you've decided your face is reflecting to the world. It's not really about looking at the process as, okay, what possibilities can this create? And my invitation to each one of you is, what if there was something, what if there truly was this energy of infinite living and infinite possibility and infinite wealth? What if that really was a possibility? And what if you could actually start to receive that energy with allowing yourself to be infinite? Because if you have the point of view that you are finite, you do not have choice with aging. You do not have choice with death. You do not have choice with how your body shows up. But when you look at the energy of infiniteness, you actually are choosing choice with the body, choice with aging, choice with wrinkles, choice with pigmentation, choice with all those diseases that are related to age. So a full day of clearing of, points of views around aging and the silence of the silence and the depth of the facelift energies is something that's really miraculous. It changes so much in the body, it changes so much in the face, it changes so much financially, and it changes so much in your relationships. Just as every other class of access does, you go for a facelift and your money flows start to increase, or you go for a facelift class and your relationship suddenly starts to show up. And that is the real the magic of attending a facelift class. So, hello, Payal. Thank you for being on. Amazing. So, I would love to take questions if anyone has any. Happy to chat around questions because it's really about what is in your world.
So I just had a basic question. Facelift is what's the duration of the class?
The class is from the morning 10:30 to 5. Actually, this class we are starting a little late. So it'll be from around 11:15 to about 5:30 in the evening.
It's a day's class.
It's a day class, very much like a bars class, where you receive a manual, you receive head charts, you watch a video, and for the whole day you are in the energy of the facelift. So it's like, there's a lot of it's a very different energetically, it's a very intense class simply because, it's like so many energies being run at one time for the full day. It's not just one body process, or, it's like the facelift, as you know, it has over 35 different body processes being run at one time. So the whole day of, your body actually receiving and being in that presence of those energies start to change a lot in a very, very enigmatic manner. Like, it comes up in like you don't know what all could shift and change. You really don't know. People could on the physical level, and I'll just come to you, Payal. On the physical level, I have seen my case, fibromyalgia changed. I have
Wow.
seen people, yeah. I would get my facelift run every so often because the muscles would get stronger.
Mhm.
Some people getting coming for a facelift class, their insomnia disappeared and they started to sleep better. For some
Mhm.
people, rheumatoid arthritis got okay. For some people, their heart started to function better. For some, like my dad is not doing too well nowadays. He's been diagnosed as um, the onset of dementia. And my mother's been running the facelift on him every day. And the other day we went to the doctor, and the doctor was like, "What are you doing?" Because he's looking way healthier than I've ever seen him before. And we told him about the facelift, and he was like, "Whatever you're doing, keep doing it."
Mm.
So, these are on the physical level. And then there are these different stories of how, someone came for a facelift and their business changed, or someone came for a facelift and their relationships improved. So being in the energy, Lata, like you were in class in Bombay, and
Yes.
that when different energies are being run, when different processes are being run, one day itself changes so much. And this is in one day when there's just that energy of the facelift, those 35, 36 energies being run the whole day, how much, change does your body receive?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you for asking. And also, you can run facelift on your beautiful farm. And for everyone who doesn't know, Lata has this absolutely brilliant, brilliant farm
Thank
outside
you.
Mumbai, where she grows everything so organically, and they don't cut the trees. It's very much on the El Lugar kind of, basis, but they don't destroy the earth to grow. They just keep growing. Sorry, I just had to put that in, Lata.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you for that.
Yes, Payal?
Hi, hi Chandana. Okay, my question is I've already done 2 body classes, which means I've done facelift, which was a part of it. Yeah. One silly question would be, uh,
Go ahead.
if I were to still take a facelift specialty class, um, would I learn something different? Of course, I understand energy shifting, something new always contributing to me, but will I learn something different theoretically?
You mean, okay, let me put it this way. Your body already knows the facelift. Okay, you've done the 3-day body class. Your body already knows the facelift. Your body already receives the facelift every time it gifts, and every time, it's like there's a gifting and a receiving that your body already knows. But it's like really asking, will this foundation change anything for me? I've already done a foundation before. It's pretty much the same thing, every class changes a lot for you. Will one day facelift class change anything for you? Well, in my world, when I attend a facelift class, it changes a lot for me. But I'd like you to ask your body if if it could contribute to it. And if that is something that,
Got
your
it.
body is choosing. Yeah.
Got it. My second question is I always think, okay, now that I know how to do facelift,
Yeah,
obviously I would want to do it on myself.
of course.
Um, but again, I always have this point of view ki, oh, doing on myself is into one, whereas somebody doing it for me is thousandfold.
It is.
Hmm.
It is.
So,
But even
yeah.
that one, when you can't get the 1,000-fold, even that one is a contribution.
Thank God for saying that. Okay. Those were my 2 questions. Thank you so much, Chan.
Thank you for asking, my dear. Malini,
Okay,
I think, yes,
I
please.
have a question.
Yeah.
You said Lataji could do this facelift on her farm. So I can do this for my house? Like,
Yes,
I
you
am desperately looking for renovation, but my husband is not agreeing to it.
Oh, my love, you will be surprised what this can create.
Okay, so I can do
We'll
the
talk.
facelift for my house.
Yes, and we
And
will
it would get a facelift. Wow.
conclusions.
Yeah.
Someday will be something that could change.
Something would happen, yeah. Maybe my attitude towards it would change. Whatever.
Maybe.
What am I choosing?
Yeah, we'll know day after when you're in class.
Yes, 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 yes.
Hi, Malini. You had a question, darling? Did I see your hand up or did I?
Yes, I want to share my experience of facelift,
Yes,
and I am
please.
very sure that that will contribute to everybody in the cohort today. And I
Thank
would also love to answer Payal's question because I am an ex body process facilitator. So when it comes to contribution from facelift, I have worked with people with mental illness, ADHD, bipolar, and when I worked with the patient who had bipolar, she was very lethargic initially. And I ran a combination of bars and facelift on her. And within 10 days, she was active. Her entire face changed. It was swollen completely when I had started. But within 10 days, there was so much shift in her that she celebrated her birthday. She was handling her kid herself from the point wherein she didn't even know whether she's standing or sitting.
Amazing.
So
Beautiful.
that is what happens when we run facelift.
Yeah.
And when it comes to Payal's question in 3-day body class, yes, facelift is taught, but when you go to an individual class of facelift, there is a surprise. We learn facelift to learn from to run from a distance. So that's the basic difference between both the classes.
Yes. Thank you for throwing that in.
I didn't know that. Okay,
Humanity. Yeah.
amazing. Thank
Yeah,
you.
you do learn to run it from a distance, and yeah, and what else? What else is possible with that? Thank you, Malini. Mwah. Hi, Anuba.
Thank you, Malini. That was a contribution. Because you know what, my son has just a little bit of tics starting, wherein they keep making expressions. So I always ran bars and body process, but I've never tried facelift on him. So
Oh,
after hearing this, I'm going to try facelift on him.
please do. That is such a beautiful contribution.
So this, whatever Malini and you said, Chandana, was a great contribution.
Thank you, my love. Yes. So, when there are tics, I used to really twitch a lot as a child. I used to twitch so much that my mom thought I had a problem. And, she would take me to doctors and she would be like, iski twitching band karao. Like she twitches too much.
Yes,
It was
I
either
know.
my eyes or my cheeks or my shoulders or my fingers. Or I was all the time twitching, 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 twitching. And I thought there was something wrong with me too. And it was only when I started to, for the longest time, I had to actually control the twitching, like, stop it, hold it back. And I would take nerve medicine because I thought my nerves are overcharged or whatever. And it was when only actually with access that I actually started to relax and my body was relaxed. And I spoke to Dane about it. And Dane said, as a child, I twitched like crazy too. And how much is your body aware of energy? It doesn't know what to do with the energy. And, how much of that is your body showing up as tics, as twitches, and, that is made so wrong. So now my body is just relaxed with all of these processes, and it just kind of relaxes into change. It does not need to twitch. And facelift, like Malini said, really helps because it relaxes the muscles of the body.
And sometimes I would make myself, I would also go into the wrongness of it, being a mother.
Of course, of course.
That access, body process, फिर भी कुछ कर नहीं पा रहे हैं, ठीक नहीं हो रहा है.
Yeah.
So
Not
we
good
as a
enough. You're a
parent,
bad mother. You're a bad mother.
yes, as a parent, वो wrongness आ ही जाता है.
Yes, yes, absolutely. It comes into you so naturally because so not naturally, so normally because you've been trained to make yourself responsible for every choice of your child, including if they eat or they don't eat, if they twitch or they don't twitch. It's got nothing to do with you. It's like you want to ask the body, you want to ask the child, okay, what is it that's going on in your world? Yeah, and pushing your barriers down as a parent really, really works, just being an allowance of what your kids are choosing and knowing that your only job as a parent is to get them, to empower them to know that every choice that they make creates something. Every choice, even if it's just chewing gum.
Yeah.
Nothing is a small choice. Every choice that they're making is creating a future. And is that choice matching the future that they're looking to create?
Yeah.
Not right, not wrong, just questions.
Yes. Thank you so much for, this insight.
Oh, thank you, Malini. And you're welcome, my dear.
I am also a mother of two daughters, and what happens is that we put our own point of views, our thinking, our fears, our insecurities, even when we are running the processes or we are doing bars. The whole idea is first put your barriers down, expand, and contribute from the space of expansiveness, and then the magic happens. Truly.
Yeah, truly.
Yes.
And I think that is also something that the facelift, gets you to explore, because generally processes are hands-on. So we touch the hand, like, if you're giving it, say, cellular memory, you're holding the hand and we're running cellular memory, right? Or if you're, and even facelift, you're like, got your hands on the face and you're running the facelift process. And then when you are expanding, you start to recognize that, you can also run the process from a distance while being in communion with the body that you're working on. So when you are in communion with the body that you're working on, you're not, it's not just going to change the body, right? The being is going to change. So that's the magic of the facelift. And I am truly inviting each one of you, come for the one-day class. It's going to be fun. It's going to be in Panchsheel. I am not sure. I know that I can see a lot of people who are not from Delhi. So unless you want to fly to Delhi, you're more than welcome. But if not, then maybe you can find out somebody in your city who is facilitating a facelift class, or maybe you can choose if you've done your 3-day body class twice and the CFP. I think, I'm not sure. Maybe just the 3-day body class twice. You can always apply to become a facelift facilitator. I think you have to also do the Shannon and Grace's facelift class and start to facilitate this class. This class is really brilliant. The first class I did in Access was the bars, and then I did the facelift because my body was screaming for the facelift. And I was like, why do I want to do the facelift? I don't have wrinkles. Why? At that time, I didn't have wrinkles. Like, why am I choosing to do the facelift? But, my body knew that this is what's going to change fibromyalgia. So, ask your body if it's going to contribute to your body. You come join us, and we do have a repeat price also. So if you have done the facelift class earlier, you also get a repeat price. So come, let's have fun with bodies and with looking younger and a lot of change too. Yeah, amazing. And anyone can join us. So it's not like there's a prereq for this. So if you are aware of someone who's looking for a class like this in Delhi, and it is happening day after, and if it's light for you to let them know, please do let them know, so we can just have some fun together. Yeah.
Chandana, when will you have it in Bombay?
Oh, Lata, Bombay, there's so many facilitators who teach this class. Yeah, I can get you onto someone.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. And otherwise, come to Delhi.
Yeah. Exactly.
Okay. I'd love you to come to Delhi, my dear.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
You're
Okay.
welcome, Rukshana. You're welcome, my love.
And
Amazing.
don't forget to hug Chandana. She's so
Oh,
therapeutic.
oh, thank you, my love. I still remember our hug after Anthony's class. Yeah.
That's why I'm telling all of them. If you meet Chandana, just go and hug her.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, my love.
You too, Malini.
Yes,
Thank you so much.
truly, truly. See, I told you, I still remember a hug. Lovely. All right, sweethearts, have a great night ahead. Have lots of fun. And I hope,
Smile, please.
yes,
Smile.
yes.
Yes.
I love you
Sorry,
so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank
you
you.
all.
Thank you,
Bye,
Chandana.
guys.
Thank you so much.
Bye, my dear Lata. Take care, darling. Bye.
Thank
Bye,
you. Bye.
everyone. Bye, sweethearts.